Heyo everybody, Haku here with my live reaction for Boku no Hero Academia, or My Hero Academia. Chapter 309, excited for this week as always. I've been really into Hero Academia lately with the anime coming back and everything. And of course once the season's over I'll be doing, or when the half season's over I'll be doing a half season review. And then for the back half I'll do a review for that. I'm planning to do a video soon though, sort of an arc review of the joint training arc in the manga, just because I always say it's the only bad arc in the series, and I feel like it's a bit more nuanced than that, because I think there are a lot of things that are really great about the arc, especially in the first 3 rounds, but then the last 2 rounds are just not good and easily fixed. So I think I'm going to do a full review of that arc where I talk about how great the first 3 rounds are and why they're so great. But then also like what was good and bad about the last 2 rounds and how it could be easily fixed. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm also going to be starting back up the Vigilantes read-throughs as soon as I possibly can. Plus I have a bunch of other videos coming for the series. But I will not be getting to them like immediately, I don't think. But yeah, what was I thinking about here? So yeah, Vigilantes I'll get back to soon. I guess I'm gonna have to yayo it, because I think on Manga Plus they only have it in Spanish. I don't think they actually have it in English here. But yeah, either way, let's read 309. We just had post-Timeskip Izuku, who I love. I love this post-Timeskip stuff. Taking out Jailbreaker. And it was really good. I love last chapter. I've been loving this post-Timeskip stuff so far. Another thing that I meant to mention in last week's video that I thought of and was talking to friends about, I bet since Izuku left UA, it would be really cool and make total sense if Izuku's spot in the hero course went to Shinso, with Shinso fresh on the mind because of the anime. It makes sense then, that frees up a slot for him, and everybody's always been wondering, okay, who's going to get kicked out of the hero course, or how are they going to add him to be the 21st in a class? They don't have to do that now because Izuku's spot's been left open. So that'd be, again, really cool. So I think that Shinso is going to be in Izuku's spot in the hero course. But either way, we're starting off 309 with more of the Ketsubutsu students. Hey, check it. Ketsubutsu Academy 3rd year, Shikui Makabe, Mr. Smith. Ketsubutsu Academy 3rd year, Itajiro Toteki, Boomerang Man. Alright, number 309. Can't be a child anymore. And we see Izuku running away with Jailbreaker. Jailbreaker, he's been... Now we see Tatami and Shindo. I never got to thank him. Here, miss, use this. Alright. You'll have a tough time hauling him on your own, and we are the people coming out of the building to help. We don't want to see anyone dying either, so I figure we should at least hear you out. That was the one from the exam, but he's got a totally different vibe. Was that really the same kid? Diana Police Station. Halt, state your business. You have Iron Maidens here, right? Wait, that's Jailbreaker. Wait. And then he runs off after leaving him behind. The 4th is quieted down. Alright. All Might, I'm headed back. So this is cool, so he still is in contact with All Might then, even though he's doing this vigilante thing. You hurt? And of course the vigilante thing makes sense because all of the villains, like All for One, is going to be looking for him everywhere, so he has to stay hidden. You hurt? I'm alright. Your arms and legs? Just fine, thanks to you. Good thing you ordered these from America before the border was shut down. These mid-gauntlet compression support items. Okay, so we see what the arm things are all about. Well, they're just test samples, but they're made for endurance. They should reinforce your whole body, though. They won't survive your output at 100%. That was like... Is that related to the movie, then? So, no going overboard before the big rematch. Got it? No matter what happens to me. Right. I'm on my way. From the Silver Age TV special? Hello, All Might. Again, his ringtone. Is Midoriya doing okay? And we have Hawkson, Endeavor, and Best Gina still fighting together. Yeah, so far, no problem so far. Actually, he just got back. Sorry, gotta run. And now he's gone again. He's probably wary of putting you or anyone else in danger. The line of thinking would... Oh, and this is cool. We see that Hawk still has scars from the burns. One line of thinking would be to keep him completely isolated, to prepare to counter what's to come. I like this a lot better though, but if the ones who cracked open Tartarus like an egg come well prepared themselves, it's all over anyway. Like the boy said, proactively seeking out the enemy raises our odds of victory. I realize this puts you in a tough situation, but please do your best to support him in the meantime. Thanks to cutting-edge medical treatment and Recovery Girl's arrival at the hospital, a large number of patients recovered and were discharged. Izuku wasn't far behind, so now we're learning what happened. It seems that you've previously been warned that these extreme injuries could leave you immobilized. You're lucky that you didn't suffer quite the same injury. In the past, it was as if the little explosions were contained in your body, but this time they made their way to the surface. Additionally, I suppose you used your quirk to wrap and reinforce your limbs from the inside out to keep them from shattering. The injuries were similar in nature, but your body's changed since then, and we see the 45%. And he has even more scars now as well. Nevertheless, the deterioration hasn't stopped, so do be careful. May I ask for an explanation, says Best Girl Linko. Is that okay, kid? His power. He's able to maintain it because he was born quirkless, but that's also why the bad guys are coming after him now. What's going to happen to him? We're making arrangements to keep him protected. Yue will serve as a... I'm not going back to Yue, says Izuku. I thought you might say that. Kid, Izuku. Shigaraki has the ability to locate me. It wouldn't even come as a surprise if he showed up to attack me right now, but I don't want anyone else to get hurt. And he thinks about everything that happened to everyone last arc. If they reach full strength, things will get worse than ever, which is why I have to stop Shigaraki and All for One before that happens. But you're in the hospital now, because you couldn't beat them. I'll get stronger. I know I said I felt reassured, but no, hearing all this, I can't take it. Mom, when you thanked me and smiled, you don't know how happy that made me, and that's why. Wow, thank you so much, All Might. Oh, you were my Izuku all along? Oh man, I'm gonna tear up here. I have to go. But it's okay, I'll come home to you. Jeez. I know I can't stop you from going, so I'm coming too, whether you like it or not. The boy is leaving. Ah, not at all. Yes, see, right. This works in our favor, I suppose. And the way the Best Genius is holding the phone. He may be the one who can determine Shigaraki and the villains' location. We were already considering making him the focal point of our efforts. Yes, very well. In that case, we shall follow in his wake while maintaining a safe distance. What a neat way to hold a phone. Is that so? Still crying about it, even in death? Ah, he did tell Gran Torino. I should have made the kill. Sorry. Don't be so rigid. Killing can be another way to save someone. Never forget that. And either way, you gotta settle the score with the League of Villains. Team up. Top 3 in Deku and All Might. This was a really good chapter. It just, again, it leaves me at that place where I'm like, oh, I just want so much more. I want another chapter right now. I don't want to have to wait a week. But this was a really fun one. Once again, as usual. Gosh, it sucks. I'm just like, oh my god, now I have to wait. But again, the art was incredible. I'm loving the post-time skip stuff. I really like that this was A, part of Izuku's plan, but also, like, B, that it's part of what Endeavor, Hawks, and Best Jeanist are doing, and they're still active and everything. The stuff with Gran Torino is great, because I'm glad we actually got to see that on screen and everything, and the stuff with Izuku's mom was just really, really, really good. So yeah, really great chapter. Once again, it's been so good lately. Yeah, gonna go and record a bunch of other Jump stuff next and post this as soon as possible. So thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that. Follow on Twitter if you want. If you want a link to the Discord server, ask and I'll give you a link. And if you would like to help support the channel on Patreon, it is patreon.com/Haku of the Tubes, or a link will be in the description. So yeah, it really helps me to keep making videos. After this, if you want to know what other Jump stuff I cover, One Piece is off this week, but I always do videos on One Piece as well if you're new. Plus, right now I'm doing reaction videos for Excuse Me Dennis, It's Touching Me, I Tell C, Witch Watch, Blue Box. Gonna do Candy Flurry this week, it's a new one in Jump, and Tis Time for Torture Princess, which is just like the best. But I'm gonna start doing read-through videos soon for Jujutsu Kaisen because I've never read it before, and same with Monster Number 8 or Kaiju Number 8. I feel like more people I've heard call it Kaiju Number 8, but officially here on Jump it's listed as Monster Number 8. But yeah, I'm going to be doing videos reading those and catching up to those soon. So yeah, either way, thank you for watching again, and I'll see you all next time.